This time on Fliptv News, the headlines. PDP reacts as Jonathan meets campaign coordinators. Sanwo-Olu says Lagos rail projects will be ready this year. Okorocha Uche, who was named as sponsors of insecurity in Imo. And finally, no controversy on who becomes next Olubadan, says Ibadan High Chiefs. Good afternoon, I am Shijola Afolabi. You're welcome to Fliptv News. Now, the news in details. The People Democratic Party PDP has reacted to the rumors that former President Goodluck Jonathan is planning to defect to the All Progressives Congress, APC. Reports emerged on Monday that Jonathan has intensified his move to return to the Aso Rock in 2023 after meeting with his supposed campaign coordinators. It was learned that the former president met with coordinators on December 2021 at the Adolf Hotels and Spas in Yenogwa, Oyo State. Reports emerged on Monday that Jonathan has intensified his move to return to Aso Rock in 2023. It was learned that the former president met with coordinators on December 27, 2021 at the Oyo State. Reacting to the reports, PDP spokesperson Debo Olorunagba said the opposition party is confident that the Nigerian leader will not join the ruling party. A member of the party to join the rescue mission of the country ahead of the 2023 presidential election. He disclosed that the PDP is not aware of Jonathan entering into any form of talks with the APC in a bid to join them and run after presidency. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu of Lagos State on Monday has shot the fourth quarter of the 2023 completion target for the Red and Blue Line rail projects remains on course. Mr. Sanwo-Olu gave the assurance while addressing journalists after inspection of the projects at Ikeja, Yaba, Ebutemeta and Marina stations. The Red and Blue Rail is part of the intermodal transportation system of the Sanwo-Olu administration in reducing gridlock and ensuring interconnectivity in different parts of the state. When completed, the 37 kilometers Red Line Rail project will link Agbado to Marina, while 27.5 kilometers Blue Line Rail project will run from Okokomaiko to Marina. He expressed satisfaction with the pace of the works at the rail stations pace as the contractors were on course, hoping that they would run works on the Blue and Red Line rail according to the schedule for commercial activities later in the year. Our promise on the Blue and Red Line is still on course. We believe that by coming on a quarterly basis to supervise them, we would ensure that before the end of this year, we will see the trains on top of the tracks. It is very iconic and landmark projects that we are truly proud of. On behalf of the government, I want to commend all of our contractors because they are very committed. The Imo government says Rochas Okorocha, senator representing Imo West, and Uche Nwosu, former governorship candidate of the Action Alliance AA, have been named by suspects as sponsors of the kidnapping and banditry in the state. Ogunwike Nwachukwu, chief press secretary to Hope Uzodinma, governor of the state, disclosed this in a statement on Tuesday. Nwachukwu said the governor will name the sponsors of the banditry and kidnapping in the state at a stakeholders meeting on Tuesday. For the avoidance of doubt, Okorocha and Nwosu have been specifically mentioned by suspects who are in the custody of security agents as being sponsors of the kidnapping and banditry in Imo State, using their relationship with former ex-militants to penetrate the crimes, the statement reads. Rather than clear their names, they appear bent on using both overt and covert means to blackmail the police high command, which legitimately arrest Uche Nwosu. They are also actively seeking to dent the image of the fine security officers attached to the governor of the Imo State. The Olubadan in council yesterday said there was no controversy over the emergence of the new Olubadan of Ibadan land, followed the choice of the next king. But in Ibadan, based in loyal and former Attorney General of the state and Commissioner of Justice, Mr. Michael Lano, had earlier advised Oyo State Governor Seyi Makinde against approving the appointment of any current high chiefs and bailiffs as the new Olubadan because there were unsettled legal matters relating to the stool. Meanwhile, there were more eulogies and departed monarch yesterday. Former President Goodluck Jonathan, Lagos State Governor Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, and former President of the Senate Ayim Pius Ayim of Ibadan, and the family of the 41st Olubadan of Ibadan land, Oba Saliu Adetunji, who passed away on Sunday at the age of 93. Statement released at the end of a 2-hour closed-door meeting held at the residence of Otun Olubadan of Ibadan, High Chief Lekon Balogun said members of the council would meet and announce the next Olubadan in line with tradition after mourning period for Ibadan Saliu Adetunji. Curiously, the Olubadan High Chief Rashid Ladoja and 2 other members of the council were absent at the meeting. For more news and updates, please stay tuned to Fliptv News. I am Shijola Folabi. Good afternoon.